Imagine for a moment that your phone rings. The voice on the other end sounds like your grandson. He is scared. He is crying. He says he is in trouble and needs you to wire money right away. He begs you not to call his parents because he is ashamed. This is not a hypothetical. This is happening to real grandparents across the country right now. The Federal Bureau of Investigation receives more than 1,000 reports of this scam every single month, and the actual number is much higher because most victims never report it. They are too embarrassed. They are too frightened. They lose tens of thousands of dollars in a matter of hours. Some lose their entire life savings. I want you to understand exactly how this scam works, how to recognize it before it is too late, and what to do if someone tries this on you. If you watch nothing else on this channel this week, watch this video all the way through because it could save you or someone you love from a devastating financial loss. If you find videos like this one helpful, please subscribe to this channel and tap the bell icon so you get notified every time we post. We work hard to catch the real deadlines and the real rules that seniors miss every day. You deserve to know what is true and what is fake, and we bring you that information every week. The scam has a simple name, but it carries a complicated emotional punch. It is called the Grandparent Scam, and it works like this. A stranger calls an older person and pretends to be a grandchild, usually a grandson. The caller says something has gone terribly wrong. Maybe he was arrested for driving under the influence. Maybe he was in a car accident and needs surgery. Maybe he got stuck in another country and cannot get home without money. The caller sounds scared. He sounds young. He sounds exactly like a relative you would do anything to help. Then he asks you to send money quickly, usually through a wire transfer, a gift card, or cash mailed in an envelope. He begs you not to tell the rest of the family because he does not want to get in trouble or worry them. He creates a sense of panic and urgency so strong that you do not stop to think. You just act. The people who run this scam are professionals. They use social media posts and public records to find out your family members' names, where they live, and what cities they have visited. They look at your Facebook page or your grandchildren's Facebook pages. They piece together enough information to sound convincing. They might know your grandson's nickname. They might know he goes to a certain college or that he recently traveled to a certain place. That little bit of real information is enough to make you believe the call is real. It is enough to make you panic. The Federal Bureau of Investigation tracks these crimes carefully. In the most recent year, with complete data, American seniors lost more than $900 million to these imposter scams. That is nearly $1 billion taken from the pockets of people who thought they were helping a loved one in need. The median loss per person is around $10,000, but many victims lose far more. Some lose $50,000 or more. That is money that took decades to save. That is money that was meant for medical care, for retirement, for leaving something to the next generation. Gone in a single phone call. Let us be very clear about something important. If someone calls you and demands money quickly, if they tell you not to check with other family members, if they ask you to use gift cards or wire transfers or cash, you are almost certainly looking at a scam. No legitimate situation requires you to act that fast. No real family member in real trouble wants you to lose your money to a stranger pretending to help them. The police will never ask you to wire bail money in gift cards. A hospital will never demand payment in gift cards. Your grandson will never need you to mail cash to a stranger. These are lies designed to steal from you, and recognizing that is the first and most important step toward protecting yourself. There are specific warning signs that should make you stop and think very carefully. The caller claims to be a grandchild but does not use their usual name, and when you ask questions, the voice seems wrong or the story keeps changing. The caller says he cannot talk to other family members right now because they would be too upset or because he has been told not to call them. The caller asks you to keep this secret. The caller tells you to act right away, that there is no time to wait. The caller asks for an unusual form of payment, especially gift cards, wire transfers, or cryptocurrency. These are all massive red flags. Any one of them should make you put on the brakes immediately. If something feels wrong, trust that feeling. It is there for a reason. Here is what I want you to do if you get a call like this. Take a breath. Slow down. You do not have to make a decision in the next 5 minutes. Ask the caller questions that only your real grandchild would know. What was the name of your first pet? What is the name of your street? What did we do last summer when you visited? If the caller cannot answer these questions correctly, you know it is a scam. Call your grandchild directly at the phone number you already have for them, the one you have used before. Do not call the number the caller gives you. Call your son or daughter, your grandchild's parents, and ask them if your grandson is actually in trouble. A real emergency can wait 5 minutes for a quick check. Only a scammer will refuse to let you verify the story. If you have already sent money in one of these scams, there is still hope. Contact your bank or credit union immediately and tell them what happened. Ask if they can stop the transaction or reverse the payment. If you wired money through a company like Western Union or MoneyGram, call them right away and ask for a fraud claim. If you bought gift cards, contact the company that issued them, whether that is Apple or Google or Amazon or whoever the cards were from, and tell them the cards were used in a scam. They may be able to help. Report what happened to the Federal Trade Commission at 1-877-382-4357. Also report it to your local police department, even if you think they cannot help. Your report may help them catch the people who did this to you and may protect others from the same scam. The people who commit these crimes often operate from overseas, which makes prosecution very difficult. But the Federal Bureau of Investigation and other agencies have been working to shut down these operations, and they have had some success. Your report matters. It adds to the picture of how these crimes work and who is running them. It helps law enforcement build cases even when the criminals cannot be caught immediately. You can also reach out for help before you are targeted. Your state health insurance assistance program can help you understand how to protect yourself from fraud. Your local area agency on aging can connect you with services that help seniors stay safe. These programs are free. They are there specifically to help you. You do not have to navigate this alone. If you find yourself a victim of one of these scams, please know that you are not alone and you are not at fault. These criminals are professionals who have spent years perfecting these schemes. They know exactly how to push your emotional buttons. They know how to make you feel like you must act right now or something terrible will happen. They chose to lie to you. They chose to steal from you. That is their crime, not yours. Do not be embarrassed to ask for help. Do not be embarrassed to tell your family what happened. You need support, and your family would rather help you than watch you suffer alone. There are steps you can take right now to protect yourself before any call ever comes. Talk to your family about this scam. Make sure everyone in your family knows what to look for. Set a safe word or phrase with your grandchildren that they can use in an emergency so you know the call is real. Be very careful about what you share on social media. Do not post your full name, your address, your family tree, or travel plans. Scammers gather information from social media, so limiting what you share makes their job harder. Register your phone number on the National Do Not Call Registry to reduce the number of sales calls you get, which can make it easier to spot scam calls. Consider using a call blocking service or app to stop known scam numbers from reaching you. These steps will not make you completely safe, but they will make you much harder to target. Please take a moment right now to like this video and leave a comment telling me about your situation. Are you worried about this kind of call? Have you gotten suspicious calls before? Share your experience in the comments below so other viewers can learn from it. We read every comment and we care about what you have to say. Now let us talk about the newest twist on this old scam, because the criminals are always changing their approach. Some scammers now use artificial intelligence to clone a grandchild's voice from social media posts or old recordings. They can make it sound exactly like your grandson is speaking to you on the phone. This is very new technology, and it is getting harder to tell the difference between a real call and a fake one. The solution is still the same. Slow down. Ask questions only your real grandchild would know. Call your grandchild or their parents directly at a number you already have. Do not trust any caller just because their voice sounds familiar. Other versions of the scam involve someone claiming to be a lawyer or a police officer calling on behalf of your grandchild. They will say your grandchild has been arrested and needs bail money right away. They will give you official-sounding names and badge numbers. They might even send you an email that looks like it came from a courthouse. Remember this: no legitimate police officer, no real lawyer, no genuine judge will ever ask you to send bail money in gift cards or cryptocurrency. That is never how the legal system works. Any call demanding immediate payment through unusual methods is a scam, always. Some versions involve your grandchild being in a car accident in another state. The caller says your grandchild is in the hospital and the hospital will not treat them without payment up front. The caller says your grandchild is too injured to speak. The caller gives you medical details and says you need to wire money right away. Here is what you need to know. Hospitals in the United States are required by federal law to treat patients in emergency situations regardless of their ability to pay. No hospital will let your grandchild die or suffer because you cannot pay right now. That is a lie designed to make you panic and send money. Another version involves someone calling to say your grandchild won a contest or a lottery and needs to pay taxes on the winnings before they can receive the money. That is also a lie. You do not have to pay taxes in advance to collect a legitimate prize. That is not how the tax system works. Any call about winning money that requires you to send payment first is a scam. Here is a real example of how one of these calls went wrong. A woman in her 70s received a call one morning from someone claiming to be her grandson. He said he had been arrested for drunk driving and needed $8,000 for bail. He was crying and very scared. He said he was embarrassed and did not want his parents to know. He told her to go to a store and buy gift cards and read the numbers to him over the phone. She did exactly what he asked. She bought $8,000 in gift cards and read him the numbers. It was not until she tried to call her grandson afterward that she realized something was wrong. He answered the phone and had no idea what she was talking about. He had never been arrested. He had never called her. She had lost $8,000 to a stranger who had never met her. That kind of story is happening every single day in communities across this country. Do not let this happen to you. Slow down. Question everything. Verify before you act. Let us talk about how to talk to your grandchildren about this scam. Have a conversation with your grandchildren, even the young ones, about this problem. Explain that someone might call pretending to be them in an emergency. Tell them if that ever happens, they should call you at a number you already have and confirm everything. Have a family plan for what to do if someone claims to need emergency money. Make sure everyone knows to check with each other before sending any money for any reason. This kind of family communication is the best defense against this scam. If you have grandchildren in college or young adults who travel frequently, talk to them about being careful about what they post on social media. Pictures of them traveling, posts about being in another country, public updates about their location can all be used by scammers to make their stories more convincing. Encourage them to use privacy settings on social media to limit who can see their posts. Remind them that a scammer might know more about their life than they think. Now let us talk about what to do if you are a caregiver for an older parent or grandparent. You might be the person who gets a call like this in the future. Talk to them now about these scams. Help them understand the warning signs. Make sure they know to call you before sending any money to anyone claiming to be a grandchild or a relative. Help them set up call blocking on their phone if they are comfortable with that technology. Check in with them regularly so they know they have someone to call if they get a suspicious call. Please share this video with a parent, a neighbor, or a friend who is near or in retirement. These scams target people who are 65 and older at very high rates. The more people in your community who know about this scam, the harder it is for the criminals to succeed. You might save someone from losing their life savings by simply sharing this video with a friend who needs to see it. Here is a simple step you can take right now to protect yourself. Write down this number and keep it somewhere you can find it quickly. The Federal Trade Commission fraud hotline is 1-877-382-4357. You can call this number to report a scam or to ask questions about whether something is legitimate. It is free. It is confidential. They are there to help you. Also write down the number for the Social Security Administration fraud line in case you ever get a call from someone claiming to be from Social Security trying to get money from you. That number is 1-800-772-1213. And the Medicare fraud line is 1-800-633-4227. These agencies will never call you and demand immediate payment through gift cards or wire transfers. They know that is not how their programs work. Let us be very clear about something important. Scammers rely on your fear and your love to make you act without thinking. They know that if they can make you panic, you will not stop to verify the story. You will not call your grandchild directly. You will not ask your family for help. You will just send the money because you believe you are saving someone you love from a terrible outcome. That is exactly why this scam works so well. It exploits the best qualities you have, your love for your family, and it turns them into a weapon used against you. Recognizing that is a huge step toward protecting yourself. The good news is that these scams are very preventable. They only work if you act without thinking. If you take one step, just one step, and call your grandchild directly before doing anything else, you will almost certainly catch the scam before losing any money. That one step is the key. Slow down. Call your family directly. Verify the story. Then act. Do not be embarrassed to ask for help if you have been targeted. Call your bank. Call the police. Call the Federal Trade Commission. Call your local area agency on aging. There are people who want to help you. There are programs designed to assist seniors who have been victims of fraud. You are not alone. Millions of dollars in fraud against seniors are recovered every year through programs that exist specifically to help people in your situation. The criminals who run these scams are often part of large criminal organizations that operate across borders. They have call centers where dozens of people make these calls every day. They are very organized and very professional, but they are also very beatable. Every time someone recognizes the scam and does not send money, they fail. Every time someone reports a scam to the authorities, they get closer to being caught. You are not helpless in this fight. Your awareness and your actions matter. Subscribe to this channel if you want more videos like this one that keep you informed about the real threats facing seniors and the real steps you can take to protect yourself. It is completely free to subscribe, and you will get notifications every time we post important information. We work hard to bring you accurate, timely information about Social Security, Medicare, retirement planning, taxes, and protecting your savings. We never make things up. We never invent deadlines or rules. We only tell you what is true and what you really need to know. Let us review the most important points from this video. First, if someone calls saying they are a grandchild in trouble and asks you to send money quickly, especially through gift cards, wire transfers, or cryptocurrency, stop. Slow down. Hang up. Call your grandchild or their parents directly at a number you already have. Second, no legitimate agency, no real police officer, no real hospital, no real lawyer will ever ask you to send money through gift cards. That is always a scam. Third, talk to your family now and set up a safe word or a verification plan so you can check before you send anything. Fourth, if you have already sent money, call your bank immediately. Report the scam to the Federal Trade Commission at 1-877-382-4357 and report it to your local police. Fifth, be very careful about what you share on social media. Scammers use public information to make their calls sound real. Sixth, if something feels wrong, trust your instincts. Call someone you trust and talk about it before you act. If this video has helped you, please leave a comment below and tell me what you thought. Have you gotten a suspicious call like this before? How did you handle it? Your story might help someone else protect themselves. We read every comment and we are grateful for your input. Thank you so much for watching this video all the way through. I know how important it is to stay safe, and I hope you now feel more confident about recognizing and avoiding this scam. If you found this information valuable, please subscribe to this channel, like this video, and share it with someone who needs to see it. The more people who understand these scams, the harder it is for the criminals to succeed. You are doing something good by watching this and by sharing it with others. Stay alert, stay safe, and take care of yourself and your family.